Hello again, fellow nerds. Time to play some more BattleTech. Last night's episode was pretty short because I forgot that we were going to go see Avengers Infinity War, which didn't go well, sadly. There was actually an issue with the theater's sound, so I only got about halfway through, and we really couldn't hear anything, so I have to go see it again sometime this weekend. So kind of a bummer, but, you know, c'est la vie. So we're just going to go ahead and jump back in where we left off last night. So continuing with the campaign, we had just finished a very quick, easy training wheels mission. Technically not one of the scripted ones, but I think it might have been scripted since the game basically told me, hey, you only got one mission available. So, you know, we'll see what we can do here. I think, if I remember correctly, we had taken a little bit of damage on the spider. I think one of the enemies got a lucky head hit in, and I think Decker took a wound as a result. It seems like that's going to be a trend with him. So we'll just have to see how we go. One cool thing that we got out of that was great. Merrick and Decker are both out for 25 and 26 days respectively. So, c'est la vie. I think, if I remember correctly, one of the things we got out of that last mission as part of the salvage was an AC-5. Yeah, we did, right there. So I might actually try putting that AC-5 on one of my mechs. I've also got a large laser. So let's see if we get any mechs that can actually host any of that stuff. Take a look at this locust real quick. What can I do anything with this locust? Or what can I do, if anything, with this locust? So for those of you who don't know how the game works, every mech basically has these hard points. And so this particular version of the locust, the LCT-1V, all of these are going to have the same hard points. So in this particular case, we've got a machine gun and a machine gun on this arm because those are support weapons. And so they can have one. I've got one support weapon equipped. But we've also got a ballistic slot here, and both arms has one ballistic slot that we could add to this particular mech. Down here, we've got the ability to add one laser or one energy weapon and or one support weapon. Ammo doesn't take up a slot, so, you know, you kind of got some different configurations that you can do with each mech. But I couldn't put lasers or missiles on the arm, or unlike some mechs, I can't put any weapons in the left or right torso. So the different variations of Locust are going to change up what I can equip, which is kind of cool, because it basically lets you take different versions of a mech and build them out differently. So my question that I've got is the tonnage on these machine guns is actually pretty low. I wonder, I definitely can't get the AC-5 on there because it's got a tonnage of 8. Or the AC-2, I can't really toss those on there. But what I might try to do is, can I get this laser turret on, or this large laser on there? I mean, the machine guns, they've got such a low range, and this mech is so puny that I really don't think it's worth it to be running around with the machine guns on here, to just being completely honest. So I'm going to try taking these guys off. And then medium lasers are tonnage of 1, so if I've got a couple more medium lasers, I could actually fit those on here. Oh, because I'm not paying attention. Yeah, so I can't put a laser on here. I was just talking about the hard points. So can we get an AC-2 on here? If we try that, it's going to really significantly impact our weight, so that's not really feasible. What I might try doing This isn't worth it. I'm probably not going to field the Locust. I'm not a huge fan of the machine gun layout that it's or loadout that it's got. So I'm probably going to look for another version of the Locust. There's one that has, I think it's like 3 medium lasers and an SRM because it's got the different hard points for it. So I'll probably look for that version, and I'll try to take that because I'm a fan. Oh, I didn't set this to repair, so I'm glad I came in here and do that. 3,000 C-bills in a day, so let's go ahead and start the repairs on that. I'm not going to mess with the loadouts for my other mechs at the moment. I'm pretty happy with what I've got. So, let's go take a look at
Kick
what
off your
contracts
shoes.
we've got.
Make yourself comfortable.
Terrorist convoy and middle management. Terrorist convoy, terrorist strikes against our facilities have increased, and our intel says the Magistracy of Canopus is bankrolling the terrorists and providing logistical support in the form of small arms, explosives, and medical supplies. We need you to intercept the Canopian supply convoy and destroy it before it reaches the terrorist. Commander, this smells political, and that makes me nervous. I suggest we go in, take care of the convoy, and get out again without too many questions. There's a bonus from the locals if we clean up all the enemy forces, but that's up to you. Okay. And hello, Ayla. How are you? BattleTech and cats, ladies and gentlemen. And then we've got middle management. Our intelligence operatives believe that a Canopian leader is present and vulnerable on the surface of Bellerophon. Eliminating them will leave the organization in shambles and clear the field for local government operations. The target will be relatively unguarded. We'd like you to strike during this window of opportunity. Sounds like we'll be hitting a middle manager. The target won't be alone, Commander, and there's a bonus if we clean up the escorting units as well. Still, if things get too hot, we can always hit and run. I might go terrorist convoy and again try to kind of focus on the salvage. It's going to take us 17 days to travel there, which will be the bulk of the time that our 2 BattleTech pilot or BattleMech pilots are going to be out. So, whereas this one I could take and there's no travel time. Since we don't have a full complement of pilots, that would be kind of silly. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the terrorist convoy. It gives us the most salvage, so with any luck we'll be able to get something decent out of it. I can do this, so I get 2 salvage choices and then 8 total pieces, and then I get 46,000, which should pay for any repairs we need. So we're kind of treading water financially, but that's, you know, that's not too bad. So I say we do that. It's another desert biome, so our heat capacity is going to be a little bit hindered as a result, but it's an easy mission. I say we
Roger that, Commander.
I say we go.
Course plotted.
Engines primed. All hands prepare for transition to thrust gravity.
That work order you submitted is complete.
All right.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Great. That's a pretty big hit. Estimated monthly total. Okay. Salary costs. All right. I mean, that's the way life goes, I guess. So the question is, do we want to increase... I think bumping up that much is a little bit much, but since we're about to go on a mission, I will go with the generous option, because that is going to increase morale. Yeah, I think we're going to go that route. So morale is used to trigger some of the special abilities that we've got for our mechs, including the precision strikes and a couple other things that we unlock, I think, as we go and as we level up. So, you know what I did not do? I didn't buy from the store. Oh, the only thing I wanted from that store was the AC-5, and we got one as salvage, so I'm glad I didn't pay for it. That would have... I wouldn't say it would be a waste, but it wouldn't have been the most efficient use of our resources. So we've got 2 more days to Detroit, but then we've still got a few days before all of our mech warriors are back in action, so let's... not ready to proceed yet. Let's see what they've got in the store here. Locust 1V, so that's the one that we've already got. Ooh, we've got the Panther. It's not worth the amount of money. Like we're kind of operating on a shoestring budget at the moment, so I don't think it's worth it to try and pick that up just yet. We've got some medium lasers, LRM-5s. I don't think we really need any gear here, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. I guess we could try selling some stuff if things get really desperate, but I mean, we'll wait. We'll see how things go with this next mission. So, what about the hiring hall? Any mech warriors worthwhile? Oh, actually, we've got a headhunter. Let's see. Oh, her call sign is headhunter. Merrick nobility. No strong central authority governs the adoption of titles of nobility in the Free Worlds League. But one thing, I apparently have somebody at my door. You'll have to give me a moment. I apologize for the interruption. Sorry about that, folks. Solicitors on a Saturday morning. You gotta love it. So, Headhunter, she's a Merrick nobility and a Comstar acolyte. Part corporation and part religious order, the acolytes of Blake learn both mystical and technological secrets to enable them to operate the mysterious hyper-pulse generators. Now, Comstar is a big corporation that's basically on par with a number of the different system governments in the setting. The problem is the acolytes of Blake. Cameron, I think it's Cameron Blake. Anyways, this Blake guy was the guy who kind of led Comstar, and his belief was that Comstar needed to stay totally neutral in the politics. And they basically hoarded and protected all this advanced technology from the Star League era. So Comstar came about prior to the Star League's fall. And once Blake was killed off, a bunch of people kind of formed up in this religious kind of basically terrorist organization called the Word of Blake. So the fact that this pilot is an acolyte of Blake, I don't know if that's going to have any story repercussions or not. It would be cool if it did, but again, I don't know if it would. It might be good to have another mech warrior on board. She's got decent stats. She's coming with tactics of 4, pilot 3. We've got a few others
Commander.
that we can't hire until we've got an MRB rating of 50 or higher.
What can I do for you?
Standing by.
So this guy again he's got guts 4.
Good to go.
Spenthia. She has a long bio. I think I'm going to hire Headhunter.
I hear ya.
Orders?
Okay. I think I'm going to hire Headhunter here. He's from the Free Worlds League, and so is Merrick's, so it kind of makes sense, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hire Headhunter.
New mech warriors available.
It gives us a little bit of leeway in our ability to field a full lance. So, we've got 5 mechs and we've got 6 pilots. Actually, we can go ahead and launch this mission now because Headhunter
I'm ready.
is ready to go. So I think I might just go ahead and do it. Let's see. Yeah, cool. Technician. Leaguer. Spent their childhood in the inner sphere. Cautious. I wonder if these attributes actually do anything. It'd be cool if they did. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But I think we go to the command center. And I think we go... Oops. Back to the Leopard. There we go. That's where we launched the contract. I say we rock and roll. Launch the contract. We'll get our new mech warrior a little bit of experience. Headhunter in the Spider. Sure. He's acting as a scout on this mission, so that works for me. And everybody else is in the mech of choice. So let's go for it.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
I guess technically it would be ideal to have waited for our other mech warriors to come back so we could get them some experience, continue building up, you know, our strong central roster. But I mean, in the long run, if you don't have backups, that can really negatively affect how the game goes if you run into a serious problem down the road. So, you know, I'm sacrificing getting a little bit of experience on some of our already established pilots over having a deeper roster, if you want to put it in the sports terms. Let's see. So, terror strikes against our facilities have increased. We already read these, so I don't think we need to read them again. Let's go ahead and start the mission.
Command interface
Get in there
initiated.
and see what we can manage. The Kenobi convoy is inbound. Cool. Find and intercept the vehicles before they escape the trap. And then extract at the designated extraction location. Okay. Alright, cool.
I live
Headhunter,
to
you're in
serve.
the fast mech. Let's get you out here. So this is where we're supposed to find them.
I've got eyes on the target.
Where? So if they're supposed to... If we're supposed to stop them from escaping, where exactly is it that they are going to escape to? Is this their current location, or is that where they're going to? There, okay. Alright, cool. Kind of split everybody up just a little bit.
On it. Time to earn our money.
Coordinates received.
So I'm setting Spider on the right of this
Hot damn. Let's
cliff
do this.
rock outcrop thing, just for the sake of being able to head people off. Okay, so we do have a mech. We've got a vehicle. Now, in this particular case, Headhunter
Orders?
doesn't have... He doesn't have the one ability that that Decker had, the
Acknowledged.
sensor lock. So we can't necessarily make use of him for that purpose. But there's a lot of vehicles over there.
Yes, Commander.
So let's see. I think we're gonna have Behemoth come over here and engage the mech.
Acknowledged.
It's a locust, so he's not particularly strong, but he builds up a lot of...
Firing full complement on enemy.
was an awesome
Reporting
first shot.
critical hit.
Nice job, Behemoth. And then we've got a bunch of vehicles we have to get rid of. Luckily, none of them are coming within range.
Waiting on you,
I
Commander.
think I'm gonna have Glitch come in and do basically the same thing. She should be.
I
able
read
to-
you, Commander.
If she can
Moving out.
tag this locust, she should be able to finish it off. Since these guys aren't in, the vehicles aren't in range, it's better to just go ahead and take the shot at the locust to see if we can take him out before he becomes a serious problem.
Special delivery.
That was a good. That was actually a really good shot. Okay. So this is. I was saying before that there are different versions of the locust.
Sensors have
If we
something.
hover over this guy, we can see he's an LCT-1M designation. So he's actually a different version of the locust. He's got LRM5 medium laser. So actually, I don't even know if it's worth trying to take him out. Whoops.
Commander.
Medusa, let's get you in here. He's gonna have called shots on the guy
Position
on the locust
confirmed.
because it's downed. So let's just go ahead and finish him. We're gonna take a called shot on the center torso. Good shot. Perfect. Boom.
Target
Enemy
neutralized.
mech already down. We still have a bunch of vehicles we have to take out, so we have to make sure we're able to get in and destroy these guys. Nice. Headhunter tanking a few shots with that evasion. Lots of vehicles. So many vehicles. Got some missiles. Little scratch, a little bit of paint coming off, but that's not terrible. Hopefully they don't have too many of those long range missiles. Maybe they do. Ouch. Hopefully we get to act again soon. Because there's so many vehicles tend to have low initiative. And so get in her face. I think I'm gonna have Headhunter run up and try to stomp on this lead vehicle.
Thy will be done.
Do I select? I want to attack from here. How do I do this? Presumably I can, because when I hover over here, it says that I've got these two spaces on the side that I can attack from. But I cannot seem to get it to recognize that that's what I want to do. I really don't want to leave him kind of right in the open. So maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll just come over here and I'll take a shot with the lasers. Not the best way to make use of him against this little guy, but it keeps him out of range of everybody, so.
Bon appetit.
Nice. Structure exposed. Oh, yes. Alright, Headhunter, nice
The
shot.
vehicle is trashed.
Laying some concentrated fire down on the same part of the vehicle, so that's good. He's only got a couple points of evasion, though, so that's not ideal. Luckily, he's in cover, so he's
Losing
reducing some
armor.
of the damage. My turn. Let's go ahead.
Receiving you.
So I want to basically... Since this guy's already moved, this galleon, I don't want to attack him. I'm actually going to come out here and try to attack this striker so I can take him out before he gets the
Coordinates
chance to lay down
received.
any damage. So kind of prioritizing targets based on who is moved already. She's got a really good chance of taking him out. So I'm going to go
Let's
ahead.
see how you like this.
Nice. Awesome. So he's not going to be
One more for
hurting
Trashy.
Headhunter at this point. We still have some people who might be able to launch some missiles at Headhunter, but I mean, nope, they're going to go for the Blackjack. I'm cool with that. He still had some evasion. He's got tons of armor. He's the one I'm worried about.
Good to go.
When we get right down to it. I'm gonna move here.
On my way.
So again, this guy's moved. I'm gonna go for this striker in the back because I've got really good chances to hit him, and this striker hasn't moved yet. So if I take him up, damage.
Primary target damage. Concentrate your fire
Or
and
not.
bring it down.
That's okay. So that's our primary target. Didn't realize he's got a lot of armor. Going on the Vindicator, so Glitch. You know what, Glitch? I'm gonna have you take care of this guy since he's kind of hanging out behind us.
Waiting for orders.
Let's go ahead and move you down here. Yeah, that's a good spot.
On my way.
Even though he did just move, because he's coming in behind us, I don't want him to have clear shots at our back. Actually, I can multi-target, so let's hit him. Let's designate him as A. Let's designate, I think it was this guy as B. So we'll put the LRM-5 on B so he can continue taking down some of his armor, and then we'll put our two heaviest weapons on this Scorpion to finish it off.
Got it.
Hopefully. Nice. You've eliminated the guard units. Continue to clear the area. Let's get out of this political entanglement quickly. So, apparently that was one of the guard units. And now we're laying down the primary target. So, keep doing that. Blackjack taking a little bit of damage. Nothing terrible. With another striker. Okay, so these guys have a decent amount of damage, health. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get one attack in there and some melee attacks, because melee attacks do double damage against vehicles, and it's just easier to defeat.
I'm receiving you.
So. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Let's get...
Putting my weight into it.
Come on. Okay. I was kind of expecting that to kill, but it didn't. Oof. Ouch. Okay, not awesome.
Now I'm taking it good.
But
Standing
also
by.
not the end of the world. So let's... Actually, let's...
Receiving you.
Can I get anybody in range? But I am going to get him in range. Take some shots
Confirm.
at so now I'm building up heat on Medusa, so I want to be careful with that. If I attack with everything, it's going to overheat real quick. If I take off my AC2s, since there's such a low chance to hit anyways.
Taking the shot.
Target destroyed.
Nice. So 25% of our
And
convoy
stay
is gone.
down.
We're gonna get you to move again. I should have been more careful with Headhunter. I don't like where he's at. Oh, ha! Luckily they went on Medusa, so that's actually awesome.
I'm showing minor damage.
I would really want to be careful that they're not going to turn around and
Good to go.
exclusively target Headhunter in this particular case. Oops, that's not what I want. That's what I want. So with Glitch, I'm going to go for this guy in the far back. Hopefully between the PPC, the laser, and the LRM, I'll be able to
Tell me what to shoot.
take him out. Even with the PPC shot, she wasn't able to finish him off. That's kind of surprising.
Good to go.
But what I be able to... No, I can't. Darn. It's too close for a lot of her weapons. But it's not too close for that, so... Sure.
Position
Let's
confirmed.
bring Behemoth in. Try to lay some more damage down on this guy in the back who has not acted yet. And got precision strike. Let's see if I can't finish off this panel.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Oh yeah. That was a worthwhile.
Enemy
precision
vehicle
strike, in my
destroyed.
opinion. My turn again.
Waiting for orders.
Enter. Let's go ahead and stomp this guy. Yes. Alright. So that's 2 vehicle
One
kills
more for the trash heap.
Enemy turn. He's gonna go. He's probably gonna shoot on. Yep. Okay. That's actually fine.
Internal structure damage.
Yeah, I know, but you'll be okay.
Ready
so
for
let's get
orders.
you in here and let's just stomp this dude.
Location confirmed. Oh!
It's time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
Alright. Area has been cleared. Darius will give me the green light to land immediately.
Mission
because we
successful.
took care of the guard units and then took care of the primary units. We could have gone in and just killed off the objective vehicles and then bugged out by heading to the extraction zone. But in this particular case, I mean, the guard units were easier than the main units, so it worked out pretty well. And our contract payment was increased by 25%, so we're actually getting a bigger chunk of change than we originally negotiated. So that's pretty awesome. So we've got the planetary government here. Is not gonna. I guess it's not. All right. So the planetary government is happy with us, but most likely the magistracy of Canopus is going to be less than pleased. Actually, it doesn't seem like it actually affected their opinion of us. So that's not too bad. Our MRB rating is going up. It's up at 25, so that's great. Well, hopefully we can hit 50 at some point in the near future, so we can start recruiting some of those better mech warriors. For the time being, minimal damage, just a little bit to the spider, so he'll be repaired fairly quickly. Spread the kills out pretty well. Glitch only got the 1 vehicle kill, but she softened up the mech and a couple other vehicles, so that worked out pretty well. Ooh. Ha. I was just talking about getting that the Locust 1M, so we get 1 piece of salvage. I think I'm going to grab it. It gives me the ability to, customize my lance just a little bit more. And we've got a bunch of weapons. I don't know if any of these are really that good. We've got the AC5, the LRM-10. Let's see, what's the value on these? 100,000 for the AC5. 150 for the LRM-10. I'm gonna grab that. Highest resale value, hopefully, but it also gives me some options to customize my mechs. Actually, we got another LRM-10 and both AC5s, medium laser, machine gun, and LRM ammo. So that's actually pretty good. Building up our stores a little bit so we can tailor our different mechs as we get them to whatever our playstyle happens to be. Alright everybody, gather around. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing around the uncertified contracts. So I did this little conversation off screen because it was right at the tail end of the first 2 story missions. And so basically the consensus on the crew was we should probably go out and start looking for missions that are not registered with the Mercenary Review Board, which can be an issue because the MRB doesn't like it when you take jobs outside of their contract network, because then they don't get paid. But it increases the jobs that we're capable of taking and thus increases the money we can get. Darius says that he started looking around and he might have caught something. Sumayer asks, who's the client? Very pertinent question. Unknown. She didn't ID herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopian elite. Well, that's awkward, seeing as we just went in and blew up one of their supply convoys. She says she's got a big job lined up and she wants us for it. Specifically, she called the commander out by name. How would she even know about us in the first place? It isn't like we're drowning in publicity out here. Good question, and I'm betting we don't have an answer. You're certain this client isn't really a bounty hunter? Because I can list off about 5 different banks that'd all love to repossess this ship. Yang is the, he's the pessimist on board, I guess. We're shopping for uncertified contracts behind the review board's back, Yang. Hell no, I'm not certain. But, for what it's worth, I can confirm she's rich. She reached out to us with a priority HPG message, and those things ain't cheap. So again, here's the review board. Founded in 2789, the Mercenary Review Board serves as an impartial broker of mercenary contracts. The MRB is overseen by Comstar, a communications giant famous for its neutrality. So this must be prior to Comstar breaking its neutrality policy. An essential component of modern military culture, the MRB ensures an even playing field between mercenary companies and their employers, and is quick to arbitrate any breach of contract. So you would think that the MRB would get involved for that one mission we had right at the beginning, where the employer tried to screw us out of our payments. But I guess that's, you know, story purposes, they're not doing that. HPG is a hyperpulse generator. It's a device that is capable of sending terabytes of compressed information from one point to another at faster than light speeds. All modern HPG arrays are owned and operated by Comstar. So that's one of the reasons Comstar is such a big deal, is that all of these faster than light communication technologies are owned by them and regulated by them. So if a planetary government pisses off Comstar, all of a sudden they can't communicate with their allies and other systems, at least not very easily. That sounds like a step in the right direction, at least. Sumeyer says it really does, and without wanting to harp on it, we're hemorrhaging C-bills as it is. I say it's worth the risk. What's the worst that could happen? C-bills, of course, being the new cryptocurrency in whatever year it is. So, basically, it's the standard galactic unit of currency named for Comstar, because it's a Comstar bill. One C-bill is valued at 1 millisecond of HPG transmission time. Alright. Our new client vents us out the airlock, and our corpses spend the rest of forever tumbling through the icy vastness of space. Well, Yang, like I said, resident pessimist. Thanks for the delightful image, Yang. Look, Carl, I'll admit, this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we're likely to find. If you want to follow up, plot a course to Bellerophon. The client will be waiting. We were just in Bellerophon. Contract to meet with our Canopian client. Mystery client is ready for review in the command center. Take a look when you're ready. Our mech warriors have picked up a fair amount of combat experience over these last few drops. Head to the barracks to review their dossiers and direct their training. And don't forget, you can check on the state of our finances from the terminal in your captain's quarters. If you ever want to change our mercenary company's name or symbol, you can do that from there too. Oh, customized company. Ha! Didn't even realize that was a thing. I'm actually going to switch up the symbol to match with the one that I use online. If I can find it. There it is. Nope, that's the one I want. And then, Merrick's Marauders. Merrick's Madhouse. I don't know, babe. You'll have to suggest a company name for us. Marauders? Okay, that's the default, so that'll work. As far as our colors go, Merrick's Mavericks. Alright. Merrick's Mavericks. A little bit of alliteration going on. I'm a fan. Blue is my favorite color, so I'm a bit partial to that. I think we'll go there. And then the secondary kind of accent color. It's too much blue. Actually, I like the one that we've got there. Let's maybe do... You know what? My wife's favorite color is orange, so let's do... Yeah. We'll do blue as the primary, Orange is the secondary, and then our accent color, let's go with... What's something that's really going to stand out? Yellow seems a bit much. White, maybe? Kind of the chromed white, it looks like. Nah, we'll go with white. Kind of highlights the face. Looks good. Alright. Cool. Check our reputation. Nobody really knows or cares about us. Looks like we're at 5 for everybody, so they're all indifferent. Except the Magistracy of Canopus, that is at 6. So they care about us slightly more than everybody else. Our finances, yeah, we know. Looks like there's some lore stuff we can get from here. We'll talk about that. We'll get into that more later.
Hey, Commander. Be with you in a second.
We do have to fix up our spider, so let's repair that. We've got the... What components do we have? We've got the Locust 1M. We've got one component there. I wonder if it would be worth it to check the store and see if they have another component for that. They probably don't. No, they've got the 1V. And the Panther, which I actually really like, but we just can't afford it, so that's a bummer. What contracts do we have? Actually, we've got a few. So we've got the story mission. It's highlighted in gold up here. It's the benefactor to meet the new client. However, we've also got this key personnel. We have an opportunity to eliminate a key figure in the pirate hierarchy in the system, which will leave their organization in chaos and ensure safety for local government operations. The target will be relatively unguarded and vulnerable. We'd like you to strike in this window of opportunity. Sounds like we'll be hitting a middle manager. Not much glory, but it pays. The target won't be alone, Commander, and there's a bonus if we clean up the escorting units. Okay. But let's take a look at this one. Free Worlds League. It's a patrol. We believe there's a pirate lance operating on Alloway within a region we control. All Merrick operations are at risk as long as this lance is allowed to move unimpeded. Control the area, find the enemy lance, and eliminate it. Straightforward battle. Finding a military lance in a backwater like this should be no challenge at all. I'm actually tempted to do this one because it is a Free Worlds League, but also because the money that it offers is pretty good. It's almost 500,000 sea bills, plus we can probably negotiate for some decent salvage. So this might be a good opportunity to balance out the two, make some cash, and get some salvage, and see what we can manage. Of course, the difficulty on it is just a little bit tougher than the ones we've been doing, but I think we can manage it. We've also got asset retrieval. Our operatives on Detroit recovered a functional piece of SLDF technology. So the SLDF is the Star League Defense Force. It was basically the military for the Star League when it was still in existence. And so the Star League employed the best of the best as far as technology goes. And one of the primary kind of story elements for BattleTech is this arms race to try to recover this lost technology, because during the Succession Wars, so much of it was destroyed. Not only the technology, like individual battle mechs were destroyed, but just the ability to recreate that technology was destroyed. And so everybody's trying to find this lost, it's called Lost Tech, L-O-S-T-E-C-K, or T-E-C-H. They're trying to, all the different governments are trying to recover this lost tech so that they can have an edge against all their enemies. I'm guessing the technology is some broken piece of scrap, but the Free Worlds League is willing to pay to recover it. We go in and get out before they even know what hit them. The payment on this is really low, and the salvage isn't any different than the patrol. I think we take the patrol one. We've got a little bit of travel time. that's fine. It'll get the rest of our pilots back up. So I say we take this guy. 2 of 8. We actually can increase our rep bonus pretty drastically. So we take minimal pay and no salvage. It increases our rep bonus significantly. But I don't know what the reputation... I don't know what that does for us. I'll have to look up what exactly reputation does for us. Oh, here we go. Contract reputation. By reducing both your payment and your salvage, you earn goodwill with your employer in the form of increased reputation. Higher reputation will make more difficult and lucrative missions available, as well as lower prices for goods in systems controlled by that faction. Oh, Tell you what, let's do that. We'll increase our rep bonus a little bit, but we kind of need the cash too. Let's do this. 142,000 C-bills and 2 of 8 salvage picks. It doesn't increase our rep bonus. We'll have to focus on that a little later once we get our feet underneath us a bit better. It's another desert biome. That's kind of a, it's kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. So we're going to travel to another system.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
One thing we might do is see if I can...
Transition to thrust gravity.
We're almost completely out of cash.
We're getting low on C-bills. I suggest keeping a careful eye on our expenses until we can bring in some more income. Worst comes to worst, we can sell off some extra equipment at the local store. Yeah. Let me take a quick look at the mech bay here. I wonder, what are some of our mechs that have more heat efficiency? The Blackjack is the big one. So I'm wondering if we can't fit another couple of heat sinks on there to reduce... There we go. I want to try to reduce the impact of the desert biome on the Blackjack, because we saw when in the last mission that heat was building up pretty quickly. So let's see if we can't... do this, and it requires removing the jump jets. I think it's probably worth it just for the sake of ensuring that we can continue firing with him on a regular basis. So I'm gonna go ahead. We got 4 days. It's not that big a deal.
Logged and noted.
All right, cool.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Let's go with the Leopard, and we'll pass some time as we travel. And then I think we're also going to a new system.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
So hopefully we'll be able to find some new, what do you call them? Some new stuff in the store to buy. Our financial report is going to come due while we're traveling, which is kind of a bummer, but I mean, that's just kind of the way it is. We probably won't increase the standard of living just so that we don't end up overspending, but...
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Bankruptcy projected. Well, I mean, that's... only 6,000 short of being able to make our next payments. I think we'll be fine. Oh, and that's only if we go with the generous morale bonus that gives us, the generous cost of living over the normal. I say we go normal. It saves us basically 105,000 C-bills, so that means we'll be able to make our next payment, assuming nothing terrible happens. We don't get the morale bonus, which is kind of a bummer, but I mean, c'est la vie.
We're nearly broke, Commander.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware. You already told me that. Some travel time. We're almost an hour away. There we go.
Now entering synchronous orbit.
Take a look at the store. We'll see if there's anything worthwhile there. Not quite ready yet. I want to check the store first. The Panther, Locust 1V, Spider. Ooh, there's an AC 10 plus. So it actually increases the amount of damage we do. The plus is basically a bonus on top of whatever it normally does. That's pretty cool. The question is, do we have anybody that can use it right now? You know what? This might be a little bit overly ambitious, but I'm going to buy it.
New weapon systems available.
And then we've got some stuff that we can sell off if we need to kind of make up for that. So, for the time being, we'll hang on to it, and we will go from there. We're going to get 140-some thousand C-bills from this next contract, so I think we'll be okay. Let's launch the contract, and let's jump in there. So, I'm going to take Headhunter out. I'm going to put Decker in. Actually, hold on a minute. I just realized that we've got some XP we can spend. Let's, oops, wrong part of the ship. So are we gonna bring Merrick's out? You know what? I might. I wanna bump him up if at all possible. So I'll probably bring Merrick's out on this next mission.
I hear ya.
Glitch has enough XP. She can pick up a couple of things here. I might go Guts to give her some extra health. Piloting. It says that it's just +5 base melee hit here, but piloting will do other stuff as we go. So I think I'm gonna boost her up that way.
Mech warrior training complete.
I like my
Yes,
pilots
Commander.
to be fairly well-rounded. Decker didn't earn any extra XP because he didn't go on the
Orders.
last mission. Behemoth, 1600. Evasive movements. So this is going to be a weird combination, doing evasive movement and bulwark, because bulwark basically means when she stays still, she gets damage reduction. But at the same time, if I give her evasive movement, when she does have to move, she's more likely to dodge shots. So I'm going to go that route.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Ready for
Headhunter,
orders.
Got some XP here. I'm of the opinion that Guts is good. Anything that gives more health is probably for the best. He's got 3 already. Won't be able to gain much there. I think I'll probably go gunnery with him. Increase his chance to hit.
Training complete.
Alright. So now we can launch the contract. And then the question is, who do I want to have come out? I'm going to drop Headhunter. Put in Merrick's. Or sorry, no. Drop Headhunter. Put in Merrick's. But I don't want Merrick's there. I want Merrick's in... I'm actually going to take Medusa out. I'm going to put Merrick's in the Blackjack since it's technically his Blackjack. I'm going to put Decker in the Spider, because that still makes use of his sensor lock ability very well. So he's out there scouting for us. And let's go.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
Rock and roll. This will earn us a little bit of extra XP for both Decker and Merrick's since they missed out on the last mission or two. I think that'll work out for the best. Load times, ladies and gentlemen. And begin mission.
Command interface initiated.
I should probably be prioritizing more money early on, just because the amount of salvage we're getting is pretty minimal, let's be honest. But because I want to be able to field a few different mechs
Good to go.
and have different options.
Don't need to tell me twice.
I'm kind of prioritizing
Copy that.
salvage first. It may not be for the best in the long term. It may be better for me to take some of these contracts that are going to pay more. But I'm pretty sure the story mission, if I remember correctly, paid very well. So I'll probably end up taking that as my next one, just to help cover some of those operating expenses that we're incurring. Okay.
Enemy detected.
So now,
What's up, boss?
I want to have
Moving out.
Heading out.
here.
Mech warriors, show them what you've got.
So enemy's gonna go first. We've got a mech.
Ready for orders.
Decker, I'm actually gonna sensor lock this guy with Decker. I want to keep Decker behind
Got a
this,
lock.
This rock. He's got that low armor and everything like that, low chance to hit. Ooh, a fire starter. That's fantastic.
Good to
He's
go.
gonna want to get in close. Behemoth. Yeah, let's go there. So Behemoth is going to start taking some pot shots at the spider.
Let's see how you like this.
That's unfortunate. Got some vehicles coming in. Alright, my turn. Let's get Merrick's over here, into some cover, build up one charge of evasion. Ugh. I'm gonna take some pot shots at this fire. Yeah, we actually scored a few hits. That's not too bad.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Glitch. Let's try to do the same thing with you.
Got it.
Have these two focus on fire starter. See if we can deal some decent damage to him while he's at range. Oh, that PPC looked like a really good shot, and it looks like it passed between his arm and his torso. So it's a bummer, but it'll happen. Okay.
Orders.
Decker, I'm actually going to reserve with Decker.
Waiting for the shot.
Because I want this Locust to go first. He's going to build up some evasion by moving. Behemoth is doing her job.
Reporting.
She's
Minimal
taking some
damage.
So we're soaking up some damage. Interesting. Not expecting that. Nice. It's actually huge that he missed that. Alright, so my turn.
Receiving you.
Can you get in here and you can. 90% chance to hit him, 85 damage. I think I'm just gonna bring her right in there and try to swap this Locust down.
Locked on for physical attack.
Yes!
Tango down.
Nice. Was it a Locust or was it a spider? I don't even remember anymore. Should have paid more attention. Yes, come closer, because then Behemoth will be able to go in and do the same thing to you. A couple small laser hits to my back. That's, you know, that's
Losing
unfortunate.
lots
It's
of
not
armor.
the worst thing in the world. Let's see.
Yes, Commander.
I like you where you're at. I'm going to sensor lock the fire starter. It's going to remove a couple of those evasive,
I've got a
evasive
sensor lock.
charges. so it's going to be a lot easier to hit him. Let's go ahead and bring Merrick's up here. Yeah, I like that. That's a really good angle and pretty good shot percentages too. So let's go ahead and let's just unload into this guy. Structure exposed. Looks like everything hit.
What can I do for you?
Glitch. Let's have you there. We still got a shot at this guy's back in this direction. Precision strike on this guy. Go for the center torso. Her tactics are kind of low, so she's not the best at called shots. Could do. Does he have this one? Laser, flamer. Here he's got jump jets, machine guns. You know what? I'm gonna go for this torso.
Here we go!
Great. Oh, that's annoying. But I managed to hit the right torso with a couple of missiles. So it blew that up. It also blew his arm off. So that's gonna be huge, actually. Wasn't expecting to be able to see him.
Damage is light.
My turn, huh?
Standing by.
I'm gonna reserve Decker again. Galleon. Let's see where he's going.
Enemy flanking.
Ouch.
That shot went internal.
Yeah, I know. So I'm gonna
Good
have
to go.
Behemoth come around over here.
On the move.
Behemoth come around over here. So she's gonna have an angle on the fire starter. Let's see what his morale did. I precision strike this guy. Let's see if I can't.
Acknowledged.
I can't take down his leg. Oh, damn it. Of course, all the other missiles went in and
Hostile
destroyed his
removed.
torso. I was hoping to finish him off by taking out his legs, because then that would give me the possibility of getting more salvage.
Waiting
Clearly
for
that did
orders.
That's not what happened. Let's go ahead and bring Blackjack up here, and we're going to try to take out this vehicle before he moves. Not guaranteed. Oh yeah, okay.
It's go time.
Not guaranteed, but almost guaranteed.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright. And then Decker,
Waiting
let's
for
get you
orders.
over here. Come stomp on this galleon. You kill, you kind of hunker
Locked
down
on for physical attack.
Oh, nice, there we go, perfect. Earn him a little extra XP by giving him a
One for the
vehicle
scrap
kill.
heap.
Milk run, just as we expected. So I kind of kept Derek in the
Mission
in that little pocket behind the rock wall, because he doesn't have a lot of armor. In a big open field like that, even having him run around much is kind of iffy, but the sensor lock ability helped reduce the amount of shots taken on him. So he didn't take any damage, he wasn't really at any risk. He was basically just knocking off evasion charges kind of for free. So it worked out well in that particular case. So, we do have that little bit of damage on the Shadowhawk. It should only take a couple of days to repair that. Behemoth got a couple of mech kills there. Glitch didn't get any kills, but she was able to put a lot of damage down. She kept missing with that PPC, which is really annoying. Spider 5V. Do they have any special weapons? Any of the pluses or pluses? No. I don't really need any of their weapons at the moment. I'm just going to take the mech salvage. It gives me a piece of a fire starter, so I can maybe field one of those later on. And it gives me a second piece of this Spider 5V. If I can get a full Spider mech, then I can just sell that. And it'll be potentially worthwhile. So, I got some more jump jets. I got an LRM-10, so that's nice. Those are decent salvage. And yeah, not too bad. That should put us over just over 300,000 C-bills, so that pays for our next months of operating costs. I don't know that we really need to worry too much about the money at that point. Yeah, 329,000. Let's take a look at our contracts. The benefactor, actually it only pays 33,000 and there's no salvage. That's... I don't know how big a deal that is for us right now. Aggressive intrusion and smugglers. So this one's going to require travel for 22 days back to Detroit. I think we should just hang out here. We've got the planetary government. Aggressive intrusion. Our intelligence confirms the lands of pirate military units is engaged in maneuvers on Alloway within a region we control. This is an aggressive action, and local government operations are at risk as long as lands is allowed to move unimpeded, hunt down the enemy lands, and eliminate it. So it's just another straightforward battle. We're going to charge in there. We're going to shoot some stuff up. It's got decent pay. The salvage is again not too bad. We're right here. I say we go ahead and do it. Let's figure out how long it's going to take to repair our Shadowhawk. Oops, sorry. I always forget you have to choose the little sub thing. Repair, 4 days, 10,000 C-bills. Pricey, but not, not crazy. So, actually, I just realized that under Command Center we've got contracts at Darius. Let's go talk to Darius.
You got questions? I have answers.
Always good to see you at Ops, Carl. Can I do something for you? Ah. You know what? I'm going to do this off screen. I thought it might be like something cool and story related, but I get the feeling that's not the case. So
I'll see you.
Let's come back to him. I'll do that off screen. And if there's anything particularly interesting that he offers, we'll go from there. As it is, I think we're just going to pass some time. I want to make sure that Shadowhawk is in good repair.
I wrapped up that job you asked for,
nice.
Commander.
Contracts. Aggressive intrusion. Let's negotiate this one. If we take max salvage, that we're taking very little cash. That's not a bad option. We get 63,000 C-bills. We get some decent salvage out of it. Let's do it. Oh, you know what? We did not spend our XP after that last mission. Let's jump over to the barracks, check our mech warriors. So, Merrick's, you've got 1,600 XP. Multi-target, increase your piloting. Give you bulwark. Tactics. You know what? I'm actually going to go gunnery on this one, because when he's in the blackjack, he's got a number of different weapons. The ability to shoot at multiple targets, potentially taking down multiple vehicles, totally worthwhile.
Training confirmed, Commander.
I did not see what that pop-up said. I just clicked through it. That is a terrible habit to get into. Pretty sure it was saying I can only have a certain number of these abilities and a certain number of these abilities. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that next time.
What do you need?
Medusa did not come out with us on that last one, but he actually he's got some XP saved up. Question is, what do I want to give him? Guts, I think, is good. Gives extra health. Tactics is good. Gunnery is good. I think I'm going to go Guts for right now to get the extra
Training
health.
complete.
Just so they're less likely to be incapacitated.
Good to go.
Glitch, 1100 XP. I can give you some piloting. Increases the unsteady threshold. That's pretty cool. She's kind of hanging back as a sniper anyways, so I think I'm going to focus on Yeah, I'm gonna save her XP for now.
Receiving you.
Decker, 1600 XP. Increase your piloting so you get an extra evasive charge. Yeah. Yep. Since he's usually
Mech
piloting our
warrior
scout
training
mechs, it just
complete.
makes sense that giving him the extra
Good to
evasion
go.
is going to pay off big. I don't know that you really need the oh, that increases your indirect fire percentage to hit though, so I'm gonna hang on to that. I'm not gonna spend it yet. So that's good. Leopard. Did we not? Aggressive intrusion. Bump that up. There we go. And I think we're gonna bring out the same. Yeah, we're gonna bring out the same guys. So, or the same pilots. So let's deploy. It's another straightforward battle. If we're able to bring back some salvage for a mech, that'd be great. Another one of those spider pieces would actually be fantastic, because then again, we can sell it or scrap it or whatever we can do with it to get money. So that could be huge. A lot of pirate lances. Luckily, they usually only have vehicles and stuff like that. It would be kind of cool if we had the ability to incorporate a vehicle or two into our lance. Like some
Command interface
like that.
initiated.
That would be kind of spiffy. But looks like it's the same setup for all of these pirate lance battle style scenarios.
Waiting for orders.
So let's
Ready for orders.
jump forward.
Aye, aye.
And enforced whenever possible, because it is going to increase our hope. Wow,
I've got a sensor trace.
already. That's surprising.
Yes, Commander. Moving to position.
Glitch. I'm gonna run you up here. I might
Coordinates
try to,
received.
jump glitch up on top of this little plateau here. See if she can't use that.
It's go time.
Standing by.
So Decker, we've got a few enemies that are gonna be in range up here. What do we got? Unknown vehicle. Do we have anything else that we need to be aware of? There's another vehicle back there. I don't see any mechs on the board yet. I'm gonna go ahead and sensor lock this guy.
Got a lock.
Okay, he was not the one that moved, so that's good. So these guys are still so out of range that I'm not too
Good to go.
I can jump her up here. That should actually leave her out of range. of
Got
most
it.
enemies. And since I've got that one vehicle sensor locked, I should be able to take some shots at it. Oh yeah. Let's just
Roger
go
that.
for it.
Firing on target.
25% AC. Excellent. So Decker
You
and
like
Glitch
that?
make a pretty good combo when you get right down to it. Now we're gonna have. Let's see.
Yes, Commander.
All right,
On the
If
move.
I bring Behemoth up here, it's gonna give her eyes on the Scorpion. We'll take the shot.
Firing on
65
target.
for 65. All right, so the AC
Enemy
shot
vehicle
managed to blow it
destroyed.
up and get it through a little flip in midair, and then the missiles went ahead and finished it off while it was still flipping around. So that was kind of cool. Let's bring Merrick's up. And we'll brace. If it's just the vehicles, I'm going to be a little bit disappointed. I was really hoping for a mech or two. Yeah, 4 evasive charges. You're gonna have a hard time hitting Decker there. there's something else out there. Yeah, it's launching missiles at us, so...
Commander?
I'm actually going to move Decker up here to melee attack this striker. He'll be in the trees. He'll gain... Does he still gain the evasion if he's coming up here and melee attacking? You know what? I'm actually not going to melee attack. I'm going to bring up
Heading
here
out.
and take a couple of medium laser shots. He's in the trees, so he's got cover. He's got 4 pips of evasion. Let's see
Acknowledged.
this. Oh, come on, Decker. Come on. Okay, well, it's not the end.
What can I do for you?
Lich, take this guy out. So whatever else was shooting at us now shouldn't have
Smoked 'em!
eyes on us. So it's gonna have to get within range if it wants to target us, unless it's got some other, unless it's got someone else out here kind of hanging out. Let's get nice.
Full throttle.
Here. Oh, there's one more vehicle way back here. Dang it.
Standing by.
So much for getting some mech salvage out of this one. So that enemy vehicle is going to have to come in. It'd be great if they surprised us with a mech at this point. Like the vehicles. This is just ridiculous.
Ready for orders.
So if I move Decker up here,
On the move.
he'll be behind this little sand dune, so he'll be safe from the vehicle. And I can sensor lock it.
Sensors locked on.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Can you target this thing from here? Oh, with the LRM. Alright, yeah, let's go for it.
Special delivery!
Nice. From downtown.
Receiving you.
Let's go ahead and get the Shadowhawk over here to these trees. Take another pot shot at it. Just a bunch of tanks.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of lame.
Mission success.
So 63,000. No injuries. But also, like, no good salvage at all. I guess we'll grab the 2 LRM-10s. Got an AC-5. That was a bust. That wasn't a bust. We earned some XP. We did get some cash. We suffered no losses. It was nothing but profit. It just wasn't very much profit. So, you know, trade-off, I guess. Missiles and autocannons do more stability damage than energy weapons. That makes sense. It's a physical thing smacking into you. So let's see. What do we have for contracts? Still have those smugglers. We've seen a rise in the quantity of unregistered small arms on Detroit. Heavily armed population makes local government operations more difficult. Track their weapons back to a hidden smuggling base operated by Merrick forces. That base needs to be destroyed. Not expecting a lot of defenders, Commander, but there are likely to be turrets. There's a bonus if we wipe out the base garrison as well. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm really trying to get some of that salvage. If it goes as well as this one did, then... You know what? What should I do? 1 in 6. Spiders are pretty common mechs at this low difficulty, so if we can get one more spider I can grab that as my claimed piece of salvage. 82,000. 2,000 versus 47,000. Includes travel to Detroit. What is our financial reports in 15 days? So that's going to hit while we're traveling, but we've got enough money to pay it. The problem is we won't have enough money afterwards. All right, I think we're going to go with the benefactor mission. Yeah.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Not my favorite situation. I'd much rather go for the other one, but
We're nearly broke, Commander.
I know. You don't have to keep telling me. Jeez. This guy. Oh, we need money. We don't have money. We should get more money. I don't know, that's kind of the way this whole thing works. I imagine that not being able to pay off the banks when your financial report comes due is probably game over, but it'd be kind of cool if you could continually just try to dodge the banks until you can pay it. You know, maybe have the occasional mission where the banks come after you or whatever. That'd be kind of fun.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Yeah. Do we really want to do this? Where it affects our morale that much? Sure, let's go for it. What's the worst that could happen?
We're almost completely out of cash.
Yeah, I know. I really wish it would stop coming up with that pop-up.
We've entered orbit, Commander.
Not yet. What can we sell? AC 10 plus. Don't want to sell that yet. Large laser. I don't know that we really need that for much. And how many of these LRM 10s do we have? I'm pretty sure we've gotten a few of them. Hold on a sec. Let me go back to the mech bay. What kind of components do we have here? Doesn't tell me how many of them we've got. And I know we've got several. Oh, it does. Okay, it's the little number right up here. All right. We've got 6 LRM 10s. We can get 15,000 for them. If we sell 2 of those, we've got a few AC 5s, some AC 2s. What else do we have that we can sell? Heat sinks, jump jets, we're going to hang on to those. We can sell... these aren't going to get us much. Alright, well, we'll go with that, and, oh, you know, we actually have a couple of things for us. This supply convoy. Ooh, max salvage, 3 of 14. Some decent money. Not much to say, Commander. Locals made a tactical fumble, and we're going to bail them out. Yeah, let's do this. So we still get decent salvage, and we get 129,000. I mean, we could go max there, but I think that's probably... 182,000 credits. That's actually kind of good. I think we'll go this way. So we still get some decent salvage out of it and our payment. That'll put us enough in the black. Sounds good to me. Alright. We just earned some XP, so let's make sure we spend that. Can't forget to spend our XP. I think I'm going to increase my piloting with Merrick's here. I don't want him to be a terrible pilot.
Training complete.
So let's do that.
Good to go.
Medusa didn't come out with us.
Waiting for orders.
Which did come out with us. I don't think she needs piloting so much. We'll continue hanging on to her.
Ready for orders.
He can't buy anything.
Good to go.
She can. I'm actually going to take an increase in gunnery with her.
Mech warrior training complete.
Alright. Cool. So let's jump back in there. Let's grab that contract. We want the supply convoy because there's no travel time involved. We'll negotiate. We're going to go with the midpoint and we're going to accept it. So we're going to stick with these guys and we're going to deploy.
Mech warriors, prepare for combat.
You know what I did not check is whether or not what the heat conditions were on this planet. Right-click on enemy mecha vehicle to see details of its weapon loadouts and armor status. Okay, we've been doing that, so that's good. Nice to know we don't need that particular tip or trick. I really hope the game did not just freeze on me. Looked like it may have. Nope, there we go. Begin mission.
Command interface initiated.
Government convoys are on schedule and as predicted, we cannot be in the area. Move to intercept the convoy and provide cover and support while they escape. Once they're safely away, clean up the opposition or evac yourself. It's your call. Shadowhawk, get her over here.
Reporting enemy contact.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Confirmed.
So 3 mechs already identified. Ooh, looks like a lot of them are going to go at low initiatives. So we're probably looking at, okay, so there's a Locust. Totally whiffed on Decker. That's good. Oh, so they've got a few more. So like I said, they're going to be exclusively light mechs. So that's a good thing.
What's up, boss?
Decker, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move him. I want to move him where he's not going to have vision of people. So I think that's a good spot. And then I'm going to sensor lock him. Because he's built up some decent evasion. If I sensor lock him early, it knocks out a couple points of evasion.
I've got a sensor lock.
It's going to make it easier for me to hit him. Hopefully I can take him out with an initial salvo. Probably have a glitch, take her shots. Or maybe not. We'll see. Was not expecting the next Locust 1M. He's yeah, good luck with that. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Merrick's jump up here. He's gonna be in the trees. He's got multi-target. We've got a Jenner. Okay. A Locust and a Locust 1M. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to multi-shot this guy and this guy. I want him to be on B, and I want the rest of them to be on A. If we hit
Engaging
if we hit
multiple
the 1M
targets.
Locust, that's great. Whoa. Nice. I was not expecting all those to hit. Neither of those hit, but they took off some evasion.
No damage detected.
This.
Waiting on you, Commander. Got it.
Over here. We're gonna multi-target again. Shoot at this guy and this guy. Let's have. No, I take that back. We're just gonna shoot everything at this Locust.
Uh-huh.
See if we can. Nice.
Good to go.
I might actually just. I'm gonna have her hang out here because she's in cover and she's gonna get the. She's gonna get that bulwark ability.
Next warriors, show them what you've got.
So 2 injuries, left arm destroyed, left torso destroyed, right arm destroyed. I mean, basically, she's that little guy's in trouble.
Orders?
Let's go ahead and get
On it.
Let's get Decker up here. Let's have him take a swipe at this guy. I mean, he's got so little health. So 1 mech down.
One less target.
Like he said, 1 less target. Jenner's gonna run in here. So he's gonna. Decker does. He's gonna. Nice. Blackjack for some bizarre reason. Another Locust 1M. This is the guy I really want to try to take some salvage on. So we're gonna have to alter our approach to him. He's only got the one medium laser, so it's not too much of a threat. I'm gonna bring Merrick's in here and take a melee attack on this Jenner. They don't benefit from evasion when you take a melee attack
Engaging
on them. So
physical attack.
nice. And apparently it removes their evasion, like entirely. I didn't realize that.
I hear ya.
So that's awesome.
Coordinates received.
So now we can bring Glitch in here and we can just fire on this guy. I want to precision strike the Jenner. See if I can take out a leg. Because again, if I can precision strike Jenner. No, I can't hit that leg. Okay. So in that case, I'm just gonna fire at the Jenner normally.
Tell me what
See
to shoot.
happens. Destroy the right arm. Steadiness is pretty low.
Receiving you.
Let's go ahead and
All weapons are go.
focusing on the should get knocked down as a result of that.
Critical hit, Commander.
Excellent. So now we'll be able to do some called shots against him. It's also going to knock his initiative down, so he's not going to be able to act as quickly as he normally can. So that is really good for us. Locust is going to get to move. Kind of okay with that. He's a tough guy. He can take it. The Locust actually didn't really manage. Didn't really do much there.
Yes, Commander.
Minimal damage, and also didn't gain up a whole lot of evasion. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring Decker back. I should have went further. I should have built up the evasion. That was dumb. I'm gonna sensor lock this Locust 1M so that I can reduce all of his evasion. And oh, the Jenner's gonna be able to get up. Well, that's. It is what it is. So I shot it. Behemoth totally whiffed. She hadn't even moved. That's awesome.
What can I do for you?
Glitch, what do you got? Let's multi-target this. So B.
Got it.
This. Oh no!
Should have run when you had the chance.
Glitch just decided she didn't want to deal with this with the salvage, and decided to just torso shot that guy. That's really unfortunate. So instead, actually, what I'm going to do here is I want to
Ready for orders.
take the Jenner as some salvage. So I'm going to go for a leg. Knocked down, side torso destroyed, pilot incapacitated. Yes, okay. So because he'd already taken some wounds, that third wound was enough to knock him out. And as a
Position
as a
confirmed.
result, we are going to be able to salvage a lot more of that Jenner.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Now, let's not get too ahead of ourselves here.
Moving to
I don't
position.
know if there's going to be some other surprise that shows up. Probably not, but you know, better safe than sorry
Roger.
when it comes to this kind of thing.
You betcha.
On my way.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Yep. Convoy will try to stay near you for protection. Huh. Will they? Because they get to go first, and they're all taken off. Luckily, I think they're able to deal some damage. I think they've got machine guns. That's it. That's so sad. All right, let's get Behemoth
On the
up
move.
here. We'll get Merrick's up with the convoy, and we'll get Glitch up on top. Of the
On my way.
And of course, Decker's gonna hang out with the convoy because
Position confirmed.
he's our speedy guy, so he can keep up with these vehicles. So my question is, are there other enemy units that are actually showing up? It said there were. Let's see how this goes. We have to ensure all the convoy units survive, which is a bummer. It would be nice if we could actually, like, if we had abilities that let us reduce the likelihood that they could be targeted by, like, granting them an extra
Location
or something
confirmed.
like that, sort of like an electronic countermeasure type of thing. That would actually be really cool. So hold on a second. Rough terrain. Reduces movement speed and causes units to take 150% stability damage from all attacks, plus 4 difficulty to hit units with rough terrain with melee attacks. Okay, let's just jump over that so we don't have to deal with the possibility of getting knocked down. again, I'm kind of concerned that there aren't any more enemies, and I'm just basically racing a bunch of allies to the final objective point. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. You'd think if there were any enemies left on the map, they would have already been activated because they'd be in this area. Because I'm pretty sure the orange line here is the edge of the map, but who knows?
Roger that. Don't need to tell me twice.
Pretty sure we've already taken out all the enemies.
Coordinates received.
I think it's just a technicality to get everybody to the extraction zone, which makes me a little bit sad because I mean it basically said protect the convoy, but in order to trigger the convoy, you had to get to an objective space, and all of the enemies were in front of that objective space. So you had to go through all the enemies on the map, so you're really not protecting the convoy from anybody at that point. Unless they're coming in from behind us, which I guess is a possibility. And if that's the case, you know, props to the game designers for not going with the quote-unquote obvious option.
Coordinates received.
Posted up to protect us from that side.
Moving out.
Mineral field. Mineral deposits interfere with targeting systems. +4 difficulty to hit units within a mineral field. +4 difficulty for attacks made by units within a mineral field. Oh. That's kind of cool. I hadn't seen that before, so...
Roger.
Good to know it's there. So keep an eye out for future maps. Unless something totally unexpected happens on this round, I'm pretty sure this is kind of where we'll post up. It won't change much as far as positioning goes. Do a little bit just to keep that evasion built up.
Got it.
But otherwise, pretty sure this is all for now. Which again, kind of a bummer. I like missions to be a bit more dynamic than this, but easy money, easy salvage, bunch of mechs. Can't argue with that too much.
Good work, Commander. Hold this position until the package is underway.
Looks like they're sending in reinforcements.
We got company.
Well, that's unfortunate. So they did send in some people. They just did it at the last minute. All right, well. Protect convoy is the embargo the dropship with 2 of 4 units for 1 round. Locust for them. Seriously?
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so let's sensor lock this guy, remove some evasion. One of their vehicles will get to go. It's going to take another shot at these guys. Hopefully they move the unit, the allied unit that took it. Oh, come on. Oh, that's some bullcrap.
Waiting for orders. I leap. I soar.
So that means we probably won't get anything out of this. That's awesome.
Here we go.
Good. Shot.
Did you see that? Did you
Glitch
see it?
just does not like these locusts. She's just a one-woman locust killing machine.
Waiting for orders. Acknowledged.
Over here. We only got a few vehicles left, so it's not going to be too terribly difficult, but
The objective is secured, Commander.
is it? I don't know that that's considered secured if one of them blew up.
Standing by. Copy that.
Well, at least they did drop in some other units. I just wish they hadn't done it right at the very end.
Here it comes.
No, alright. I guess that's that.
Negative damage.
Wish they hadn't done it right at the very end with them all within one move and fire of the rearmost vehicle. It's kind of like, and what are you supposed to do about that? You can't
Good to
ensure
go.
that they target your units. So
Uh-huh.
all right. So let's see. Glitch. There's a vehicle destroyed, so that's good.
I feel bad about shooting the little guys.
Yeah, well, don't feel too bad. It's not like they can't defend themselves. Spider evasion for the win. Let's get Merrick's in here. I might multi-shot this, see if I can't destroy both at the same time. That'd be kind of cool. Do 2 lasers and an AC2 on both. 80s,
Engaging
85s.
multiple targets.
Oh, okay. I did manage to take out the vehicle. I didn't expect to. Structure exposed, and boom. There we go.
Enemy unit destroyed.
It's gonna demand. Nope.
Mission successful.
Let's see what you get from a failed mission. I guess if you're gonna fail a mission, a story one isn't so bad. It'd be kind of lame if you got absolutely nothing from it, but I mean, a failed mission is technically a failed mission. Let's see. Oh, so even though we didn't succeed at that one objective, contract payment increased by 10%, so our payout was 141. That's actually better than I expected. Right. No wounds across the board, 400 XP for everybody. Spread the kills out pretty well, actually. And look at this. We actually have the ability to... Can't quite get the Jenner fully. But we can do this, so we can grab the Locust. So we basically have a full Locust 1M now. And then we also got an AC-5, LRM-10, LRM-5, LRM-5, LRM-4, and jump jets. Not bad. And then it said our funds were 143. Is that correct? We should have gotten some payout there, right? I guess we'll find out here in a second. Fingers crossed. Loading screens, loading screens. missiles.
That mech you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Nice. Locust 1M the model is interesting in that it can churn out a decent volley of LRMs for such a small mech. It's a great harasser, especially if you can use its speed to lob missiles into the weaker rear armor of targets, but it normally has almost no armor itself. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so we do have 285 bucks, so to speak. We can go ahead and take on this priority mission, so that'll actually be good. We can jump right into that since none of our mechs are wounded. Let's take a look at
Welcome
this
to the grease
one
pit,
and
Commander.
see how we can build this out. Let's refit. Ooh, it's only got 80 armor. Good lord. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's crazy. So I'm gonna try something a little bit bold with this guy. I want to take off most of that stuff, and then I want missiles. We've got LRM-10, LRM ammo. That puts us at 20. Or is it better to do 2, 2, 2 and 2? Max armor from there. So the reason I'm building him out this way is I'm thinking about possibly putting Decker in him, keeping him out of the way, sensor locking, lobbing LRMs, and kind of just, like I said, using him like the explanation was, using him as a harasser. Alternatively, he can field a couple lasers. You know what? I might have been thinking of the Jenner instead of a Locust variant. Dang it. I probably should have gone with the Jenner. That's annoying, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. Let's reset him. Let's go back. I'm more likely to use this version of the Locust. Where am I? Oof. This version of the Locust at least has some armor. This guy's got a lot of armor. Meant to be light fire support. I wonder if I can sell one of these mechs. I can scrap it for 128,000. One would hope that I could sell it for more, but I guess we'll find out here in a second. Why is it not showing up? I'm very confused. Oh, maybe I have to put it in storage or something. Sorry. System notification. So I can scrap this one for 128. I can scrap this one for 136. Let's put this guy in storage. Spider in here. Fire starter. So we send it to storage. Then I think we can go in and sell it in the store. We get 163,000 if we sell it, and we get to keep the weapons that were on it. So well, it's good to know we've got it as an option in case it comes up. I don't think we're going to worry about it right now. Instead, let's go do this priority mission, since we're right here. Benefactor, in orbit, Bellerophon. Thank you for honoring my request to meet. Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know that I want to hire you. If I piqued your interest, Commander Ratil. Maybe, but not yet, but keep talking. Maybe we'll get there. Good answer. I think I'm going to like you, Commander Ratil. The job that I have for you is relatively simple. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you the breathing room you've been waiting for. A fair deal, wouldn't you say? How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Centrella's image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo, one of only 2 ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Axilis, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you're going to bring her to me. Yeah? How exactly are we supposed to do that? And it's a big ship, and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertanen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. Okay. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the pirate moon where you'll clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you will protect them until the work is done. It should be well within your capabilities, Commander Ratil, unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. Background, frontier freelancer. You don't work on the frontier without learning how to deal with pirates. We can handle the job, no sweat. I think I'm gonna go with that one since it ties into my background. I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, and there'll be more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering, Commander Ratil. I can promise you that. She isn't wrong. We're looking for a lifeline, and we think this is as close as we're gonna get. We can handle anything you throw at us, Lady Centrella. I aim to prove that to you on Axilis. Very good. I'll forward your contract to Mr. Oliveira. Your reputation as a freelancer is well known within the Magistracy, Commander Ratil. I hope that you live up to it. It's unfortunate that we took so many contracts, kind of hindering their interests. But let's go ahead and continue, and let's... Wait.
Greetings, Commander. Come on in.
Oh, there we go. Axilis. Oh, so she paid $33,000 just for a meeting with her. That's insane. Okay. 1,152,000. The salvage is 3 of 14. Drive to Alloway and dock with the jump ship you find waiting there. It will carry you to Axilis, the pirate moon where the Argo crash landed centuries ago. Further details on the job will be provided upon your arrival. I haven't found any mention of Axilis on our star map, Commander. It appears to be a completely uncharted system. Makes me wonder how the Lady Centrella knows where to find it, but it isn't my place to ask. I say we go for it. Interestingly enough, it does not let me negotiate.
Calculating course now, Commander.
So, looks like I'm getting a million sea bills and some salvage. Works for me. Alright. I think I'll take a look at this mission. This might be one of the story missions that I've seen. Oh, hold on a second. Banging noises draw you to the shared mech warrior barracks where you find Medusa disassembling one of the leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside him. He pauses, then explains. There's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks. As reasonable as this sound, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property. Order the Medusa to put the wall back where it was. 20,000 credits, or sea bills, set aside money to pay the fine. Medusa technician. Make the change easily reversible. I mean, if he's a technician, then this seems like it makes the most sense. Let's go that route. Look over Medusa's work. This is a temporary change, yes? Medusa blinks and then quickly nods. Yes, Commander. You say the word and I can have this back the way it was in 90 minutes. 120 tops. Good as new. Good. Carry on. However, in the future, you will get sign-off before you start anything like this again. Are we clear? Yes, Commander. And increases morale by 1. Nice. Let's keep moving. We've got some more travel time. Financial report is coming up. Here's hoping that this mission goes well and we can make a huge payment. I mean, if we're getting over 1 million sea bills, I can't imagine that our...
We're clear.
It makes me wonder how big our loan is.
Our nest egg is just about gone, Commander.
I know. Once we get to Alloway, we'll take a look at the store and see if there's anything that we want to buy. Because we'll still have about a week before our financial report is due. We were just in Alloway, weren't we? I don't think there was anything worthwhile. We arrived at Alloway, Commander, ready to proceed with our contract. Not just yet. Store... Yeah, it's the same one we've been looking at. Alright. Might try to pick up this Panther, maybe. I guess it'll depend on how this mission goes. Do we want to try hiring anybody? What's our...
Right here.
MRB rating of 200 or higher. Of course. Just as our MRB rating gets high enough that we can hire the guys we were looking at, everybody that's available jumps up. None of these guys are really worthwhile.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. In that case, let's go and let's launch the contract, I think. Setting a course for Lady Central's jump ship. It's strange though. This moon is taking us to Axis doesn't appear on any of my maps, which leads me to wonder where exactly we're going and how do they intend to get us there. Several hours later, in uncharted space. It's one hell of a rough ride. My stomach is doing somersaults. It's because those crazy bastards use a pirate point to get us there. If we suffered a misjump or sour stomach, the sour stomach would be the least of your concerns. Leopard could have gotten irreparably mangled. Hell, we could have been irreparably mangled. The cautionary holovids they showed us at the Academy were the stuff of nightmares. We're mercenaries. Our job carries an assumption of risk. Here, the commander, stow the complaints. Pay attention, we have a job to discuss. A grainy map of a barren moon fills your view screen. A section of the image has been highlighted in white. Argo's crash site is here, smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. The ship, the stronghold, and everything around it belong to a self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that Axelis has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil? Is that supposed to be scary? Sounds like the kind of name you'd choose out of a hat. What do their defenses look like? Patchy at best. I don't think that Axelis gets a lot of visitors. They have strong anti-air cover, but little in the way of ground-based defenses. I'm seeing a lot of vehicles, but battle mech activity looks light. Define light. Can't put an exact number on it. Surface scans. I have to go on from what data I do have. I'd expect the pirates to be able to field a full lance of light battle mechs, all of them in poor repair. Okay. Mixed reports of something bigger. That'll be Grim Sybil's mech. I don't have any information on tonnage or armament. Given the shape that everything else is on in Axelis, I imagine it's being held together with chewing gum and baling wire. Yeah, well. Just because that's what the brief says doesn't mean it's true. I hadn't heard of Grim Sybil before this. What do you know about her? Centrala's intel says that Grim Sybil mostly stays put on Axelis, but she's got at least a dozen pirate gangs operating under her banner, so she must have something going for her. Sybil's bio is pretty sparse. There isn't a lot of meat there. Just a note that she came up under Lady Paula Trevelyan, the pirate queen of the Tortuga Dominions. I guess that's impressive, having a personal connection to Lady Death and all. Lady Death. Paula Trevelyan was born in the Pirate Kingdom of the Tortuga Dominions and rose through the ranks to become supreme leader of its legions in 3015. Her reputation for bravado and cruelty inspires devotion in her followers as much as it does fear in her enemies. The Tortuga Dominions, a bandit kingdom made up of entire systems of planets in the periphery. The Tortuga Dominions' ruthless raids are a thorn in the side of both the Federate Sons and the Tauren Concordat. Okay. Lady Death? Really? I swear, these pirate names are killing me. Are mech warrior call signs really any better, Yang? Let me think about that one, boss. Merrick's. No, I guess they're not. That's what I thought. Very clever, wise ass. Now knock it off. Darius, is there anything else worth mentioning in that file, or can we get back to talking about the mission? Looks like Trevelyan and Sybil had a falling out. It's not terribly surprising given the Pirate Queen's track record. Sybil managed to survive somehow. Good on her, and she's been living on Axelis ever since. So she's kind of in exile, sort of. The rest of the report is just a rap sheet. The Bandit Queen has racked up an astonishing number of kills over the years, mostly against merchant and freighter crews, but kills all the same. She likes to get her hands dirty, and she knows her way around a battle mech. That's all I've got. Pirates have vehicles and turrets, maybe a few battle mechs. Got it, keep going. Entire structure is surrounded by radar-guided anti-aircraft guns. Your first task will be to take down the radar tower so that Sumair can approach the derelict. After you've secured the crash site, she'll dock with the Argo and drop off the engineering team. Then they'll miraculously get a 200-year-old wreck flying again. Resident pessimist. Lady Centrella has bet a massive stack of sea-bills that they will. For what it's worth, I believe their chief engineer can pull this off. I'd never heard of Dr. Farah Murad before Lady Centrella mentioned her, but I did some digging. She was telling the truth. The doc has a reputation. It's supposed to be some kind of frontier engineering wunderkind, and the genius of bringing dead ships back to life. Well, Free Worlds League. We'll see. I wouldn't expect to find a really top-notch engineer this far outside of League space. Hopefully Dr. Ramad will defy that particular stereotype. We'll find out one way or another soon enough. Good hunting. I'll keep an eye on you from up here. I'm not gonna bring out the Locust. Yeah, it's good as a what you call it, as a scout, but so is the Spider. It's got a bunch of jump jets. The Locust, I mean, I'm probably gonna sell it, to be completely honest. I don't see making use of it very much. I want to swap it out for some of the other light mechs that I'm a fan of. This mission is actually a little bit more difficult. Lunar biome, similar to that of the moon of Terra. There's only a trace atmosphere, which makes sinking heat extremely difficult. Rare patches of ice provide some relief, but there is no cover of any kind aside from fields of boulders and the rims of craters. Radiation fields can offer some protection from enemy targeting, but they cause units in them to accumulate dangerous levels of heat. Okay, well, we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Let's go and deploy, do this one last mission, and then probably call it for the day. Reserve your mechs to act in a later initiative phase. This affords lighter units more flexibility in combat. Agreed. Priority mission, capture the Argo. A self-appointed bandit queen has taken possession of the Argo, a derelict dropship and a relic of the Star League era. We believe it belongs in more suitable hands, namely ours. We will drop an Axelis, shut down the pirates' anti-aircraft capabilities, and hold out while our engineers bring the Argo back to life. Seems straightforward enough, but be careful. We don't know for sure what you're going to find on that moon, and we've had enough surprises already. Mission.
Command interface initiated.
Welcome to Axelis, Commander. It's every bit as charming as you'd expect a pirate-occupied moon to be. You'll find Grim Sibyl's radar stations just ahead. Defenses appear to be limited to turrets and ground vehicles, for the time being at least. We know that Grim Sibyl has at least one lance of battle mechs, so be ready for anything. Be careful of the pirates' turrets as you make your way into the base. They pack a nasty punch, and they can also sensor lock your mechs. Aim for the turret generators. That'll be the fastest way to neutralize the threats. After the pirates' radar stations are down, you'll be clear to proceed to the Argo. Good hunting, knock out their radar cover, crush any pirate resistance, and secure us that derelict. Sure thing.
Orders?
So, seems like we want to get to that, if at all possible. So let's do it.
Moving to position.
Got some turrets, got a vehicle. If I can get
What can I do for you?
glitch. Range of those turret generators.
Standing by.
Can I select that as a target for my sensor lock? That'd be pretty cool if I could.
Lifting off.
No one else singing this. Wake up, you idiots. We've got company.
But they're driving giant battle mechs. We can't fight against.
Any more objections? Good. Get out there and fight.
Okay. The old bad guy kills an underling to prove they're bad trope. So I jumped my spider up here so he's hidden from these turrets. That is going to give me a free shot on this radar station.
Target acquired.
One of our targets. Oh, how did you miss that giant thing? Well, he hit it with one. I guess that's something. So.
Waiting on you, Commander. You
So
betcha.
Glitch can actually continue launching some missiles over that from this range, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and do that. Continue laying some damage down on it.
Got it.
5%. Even if only a few of them hit, or if all of them hit, that works too.
Receiving you. I copy.
So we're going to keep our mechs out of the line of fire if at all possible for the next little bit, and I'm just going to keep lobbing
Firing.
missiles and stuff. Since it's one of our objectives, we'll take it out quickly. Just so much the better. Might actually... Let's go here. Turrets still can't hurt us. Keep taking shots at this.
Engaging target.
Nice. 525. Enemy's gonna get to move. Let's see what they do. Bringing the vehicle. Alright.
Let's get this done, folks.
Receiving you. Locked on target.
There we go. Radar tower alpha down.
Target destroyed.
They've knocked out half our damned radar cover. You'd better get those LRMs online now, or you're gonna learn what a belly full of laser fire feels like.
Got another vehicle coming in.
Ready for orders. I hear ya.
so she has
Moving
eyes
out.
on that turret generator. So I can sneak
Hostile
in
on
back
sensor.
here. And if I can take this out, that'll be awesome.
Tell me what to shoot.
Oh, so close. Vehicle's the only things left to move. That's cool. I don't mind that. I think I want
Waiting for
Edith to
orders.
go, because I want her. Yeah. I'm gonna jump into.
Locking on.
Did I get it?
Target destroyed.
Yes. Taking out that generator is huge because that's actually going to make it so that the turrets can't really hurt us right now. So that clears out this whole or not. It only took out one. That's really unfortunate. Okay, so I should have that was working, I guess. Oh, C'est la vie. We got a bulldog. We got a scorpion. We got a light laser turret. Let's multi-target this. There. And we want. Yeah, that'll work.
Engaging multiple targets.
Nice. Got him with the lasers. Nice. Okay. Good hits. Good hits. Could be better, but it also could be a lot worse. Got some more vehicles coming in. Some missiles, Merrick's. Not the end of the world. More missiles coming in. Also awesome.
Damage minimal.
Minimal damage, I like to see that. And that's slightly less than minimal damage. I really thought that turret generator was going to take out this turret, but such a yay for the evasion.
Good to go.
Oh, there's another turret generator there. That's why it didn't work. That's why it didn't kill it.
I copy.
Let's get Decker all over here. Oh, overheat. Come on. It's not what I wanted. Oh, wow, seriously?
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Alright. I guess we're gonna have to get him the heck out of there. That's so annoying.
Commander. Moving out.
Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. That was not at all what I wanted to do.
Roger that.
Take the scorpion out.
Vehicle down. Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
Let's jump here. We want to go for this turret here.
Special delivery.
Good damage. Decker should be able to finish it off on his turn. A little bit of damage, but he's still got a bunch of evasion, so probably okay there. A little bit of damage, but again, plenty of evasion. Alright.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Glitch taking a little bit of damage, but that's fine. Take some heat off of other people.
Ready for orders. Got it. Locked on.
Maybe.
I could do this all day.
Nice. Okay, sweet. So that should take care of the other turns. That's pretty huge, actually. It's going to make a big difference in the amount of shots that the enemies are getting on us every turn. Missed. That's awesome. My turn. So now, let's bring Coral or Merrick's back into this with the blackjack. Should be able to do a couple multi-shots here. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
Engaging multiple targets.
Oi. There we go. Didn't destroy the one I wanted, but he did destroy
Enemy
one,
unit
so,
destroyed.
you know, I can't throw too much shade at him. No matter how much I play.
Good to go. Got it.
So glitch is running pretty hot right now. I have to be super careful with what I attack here. What I attack with here. Definitely turn off the PVC. Yeah, I think the medium laser is sufficient.
Tell me what to shoot.
It's a good shot.
What's up, boss?
Behemoth.
Copy that.
Behemoth in here. And let's see if we can take out this. Yes, we can. Nice.
One more for the trash heap.
Enemy gets to go. That's not good. I actually didn't expect him to be able to move. I thought we were going to get to. I thought Decker was going to be able to get involved first.
Warning.
Ugh.
Detecting mech warrior injury.
Who else is shooting?
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Okay, this is pissing me off.
Yes, Commander. Moving to position.
There's another turret over here? How did these turret generators not take... There must be another turret generator somewhere around here.
Got a lock.
Might as well get Erickson here to finish off this stupid truck. Let's save ammo. Let's just do that.
Engaging target.
There we go, perfect. So now
Enemy
that other
unit
turret shouldn't
destroyed.
have any way to shoot at us because we've taken out all their
I hear ya.
spotters. Glitch over here so she take a couple shots at this guy. You know what? I'm actually just gonna brace her. Let's get some heat. Production
Yes,
going.
Commander.
We're not in a huge rush to take out the turret with a... It's just... Can do 40 damage.
Locking on target.
Okay. Actually, it's possible that the turret can shoot because the... Nope. I was gonna say because the tower has...
Waiting for orders.
That's the word I'm looking for. The tower has eyes on, but apparently that's not the way it works, so that's good. Actually, might as well jump full distance, right?
Jumping. Firing.
Nice. Oh, seriously?
Heat damage. Damn it.
I was not
Waiting
paying
on you,
attention.
Commander.
As evidenced by the fact that I just totally cooked my pilot a little bit inside of his mech.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Alright, still got a couple points of damage left on this tower, but that's fine. We got plenty of lasers that we can use to take them down. And ideally, we can do it without having to spend more ammo or anything. So, let's go ahead.
Engaging target.
100% shit. Sweet. There's still a turret over here. What's powering this thing?
Target building destroyed.
AA guns are down. Oh, you know what? There's a long-range missile launcher. Maybe it was that? No. Nope, it's still running around doing its thing.
Orders. Got it.
Getting closer, we might as well finish it off so it's not hitting us in the back. That's never particularly fun. So this one turret does still have turns, technically.
What's up, boss?
Decker, you're just gonna hang out here. You're gonna pull out.
Good to go. Firing full complement on enemies.
We missed with our,
What can I do for you?
we missed with the laser. Which is unfortunate, it's gonna kill the damage. Shadowhawk might take a little bit of damage from the missiles, but that's, you know, relatively small potatoes. Yeah, not too bad.
Commander? Holding here.
Vent heat.
Standing by. Coordinates received.
In case we miss this thing, let's build up some evasion at least.
Aye, aye.
Alright.
One less turret.
So now I think we're safe to just kind of move into the next area. I know probably not a huge deal, but you know, LRMs they can still launch pretty far distances. So I really didn't like the idea of having just kind of sitting around waiting to shoot us in the back.
Uh-huh.
Location confirmed.
This gives us some opportunity to get some heat as well, so that's nice.
On it.
I'm kind of annoyed getting keep barracks in the back. Get like, sure he can survive one hit, but I'd
Roger.
not take any hits, quite frankly. That's just the way I prefer it.
On the move.
Aye, aye.
Crash site is secure. Sumire, you have a clear approach. Path to the vehicles. 2 steps ahead of you, XO. Watch yourself, Commander. I'm coming on. She's got she's not arrows. And she's going to, I guess, she's going to deploy the engineering team so they can get on in there and fix it up. Okay. Package delivered, XO. I'm taking the lever to safe distance before the guards can get their guns running. Roger that, Meyer. Dr. Murad, your team is clear to enter the airports. Here, Mr. We're waiting on inside now.
All right, people, you know what to do. Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
There's a plane up there.
With pleasure, Dr. Murad. I've got a sensor lock.
So I sensor lock this guy because it kind of forces the combat to start without having to move him out of position.
Orders?
Which means that now I can sensor lock him again. And I should be able to
Sensors,
get all
locked
the
on.
way. Wait, what? Oh, there's another one. I thought it was going to be the same guy getting moved again. I was like, no. That's not the case.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
Okay, so they're bringing in some mechs for sure. Like they're mechs for
Waiting
days.
for orders.
Let's What do we have? We have a Jenner. We have a Commando. And a medium laser short range missiles. Medium laser. Okay, yeah, this is the light mech I was thinking of. This is actually the one that I wanted, ideally.
go!
Nice. Structure exposed already. Oh, and of course the vehicle. Just for the sake of
Receiving you.
keeping things interesting.
Move order received.
Look over here. So take out the commando or something. That's my
Acknowledged. Forward, critical hit.
Torso exposed, a lot of structure exposed. Got another hit. I'm actually gonna reserve him.
Standing by.
Dr. Murad,
Engaging.
the pirates have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Sergeant? Talk to me.
Okay. Whiff there, that's good. I'm a little bit stuck here. I want to be careful not to... Whoa. That is some massive movement right there.
Good to go.
Glitch, I'm gonna actually have you...
On my way.
So she's got multi-shot. What I actually want to do is I want to multi-shot this. A, B. I want that to be A, those to be B. That actually looks pretty good. And let's go for it.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Nice. She's rocking it. Got structure exposed on all of them. Glitch takes a small hit.
Is that it?
Serious.
I'm barely scratched.
Exactly.
What's up, boss?
How do we want to handle this? I might...
Ready for orders. Acknowledged.
I'm gonna jump from over here. It's gonna give her some nice evasion. I think we're gonna go on the commando. Let's
Taking the shot.
dodge.
That's a kill.
Alright, what do we have next? The enemy gets to go. That's that vehicle that's gonna move. Merrick's gets to go next. So his center torso is... Wow. That sucks. I'm just gonna hold off.
Dr.
Stabilizing.
Murad, what's
Engaging
happening in
coolant
there?
system.
Come in, Doctor.
A little busy. The pirates are dead. But so are half of my engineers. It's an unholy mess in here. Bodies everywhere.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, do you want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
I'm gonna reserve.
Holding
Sure this
for tactical
back here is
advantage.
gonna come around, which is kind of unfortunate. It's just yeah, that's nowhere near as dangerous as I thought it was gonna be. I was expecting to be much bigger. But I
My
guess
armor's getting stripped off.
with that movement range, it made sense that that's what it was. So.
Orders.
Come on down here. Take a swing at this guy.
Acknowledged.
Should reduce some heat. Check out the left leg. That means it's gonna knock it down. That's awesome. Because then if you actually called shot its left leg, you should be able to get some decent generator salvage out of that. The enemy turn is gonna go. Scorpion's moving. That's fine. Not too worried about that. Yeah. Skip it.
Reporting major armor loss.
Alright, so how do I want to do this?
What's up, boss?
740. Okay, so actually 2 hits on that would work. No problem at all.
Waiting on you, Commander. Taking the high road.
Let's get Glitch on this. She's got some heat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, right torso, right arm destroyed.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Take that. And it left the mech mostly intact, so that's awesome. The galleon's gonna come in. I'm cool with this. Because now it's easy for Glitch to stop that.
Nice try.
So I did kind of turtle up there.
Waiting for orders.
I still think it was the best move. That's
Affirmative.
It's not the primary use for sensor.
I've got a sensor lock.
Little sensor lock. Let's get Merrick's over here.
Full throttle.
Okay. So now it's going to go through to turn 4. Our focus is going to... Their focus is going to... That's annoying, but whatever.
Damage minimal.
Good to go.
Decker's going to do his thing. Let's actually bring him in for a melee attack.
Heading
against
out.
this vehicle. Nice. Done and dusted.
One more for the trash heap.
So this other vehicle's gonna move. Probably take some shots on. There's no evasion. Eric's up. Called shot on torso.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
What can I do for you? Don't need to tell me twice.
God. Okay, I was not expecting one medium laser to take that.
Bye-bye!
But there it is. Oh. Shoot. Okay, I was expecting that to be the end. So we got a couple mechs left over, or we got a couple bad guys coming in. So let's
Standing
see what
by.
we got here. 5 of 7. So looks like there's two mechs left.
New bogey.
They can continue next. They are. Sensor lock this one.
Got a lock.
What is this? Okay, yep. I'm glad I didn't sensor lock this one because it was going to move and then I would have immediately lost my sensor lock. So by going after this first, it's a quick draw. Quick draws are actually pretty cool.
Waiting for orders.
So I'm going to bring Behemoth up here.
Aye, aye.
I'll be able to launch some LRM at him. It's 75% chance to hit. Strip off some.
Good to go.
Yeah, strip off some
Coordinates
armor.
received.
Actually, I think I need to do something super risky here. I think I'm gonna do a called shot on the head here. It's super low chance, but if I hit her, I mean that's gonna take her out of the fight. So hit the center torso. Not quite what I was going for, but it will work. So I'm gonna red blackjack a little bit. Bracing. Sybil's gonna come in. She won't have range on us unless she's able to get. Unless she really rushes in.
Receiving you.
Don't know where she's gonna go, so I'm gonna move Decker back here. I'm gonna do the same tactic. Have Decker hang out in the back, sensor lock,
Sensors locked on.
take out her evasion. This mech is gonna move around, that's fine. It's a shadow lock. Okay. Say fine. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Get your flies. Get up in place. Mare's taken out. Ideally. Called shot. Precision strike. Let's go for it.
All weapons committed.
So,
I hear ya.
unfortunately, That's kind of just the way it works sometimes. So we have glitch there.
Got it.
We do have this rock obstructing the quick draw, but I still think she's our best target. Let's go read this down. Let's see how we want to handle this. Oh, I can't switch.
Another hit like that and you're toast!
Jump jet destroyed. Not quite what I was hoping for.
Good to go. Copy that.
I was really hoping to take out something. I should have just all shot center torso when she was in front of me.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Destroyed some jump jets.
Think I hit something good.
Oh crap. Well, she's gonna be able to take a shot at okay.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Yeah, it's armor breached.
Yes, Commander.
We're gonna bring
Position confirmed.
we need to actually start adding some damage to the fight. So he's got his 2 medium lasers, but at this point she didn't move much, so sensor locking her doesn't make a lot of sense.
On it.
So I'm hoping useful areas, not so much. I mean, it wasn't not useful, it just wasn't particularly useful. Shadowhawk is... Are you really going to expose your back glitch? Crap.
Damage minimal.
Good.
Waiting for orders. Ready for orders. Locking on.
Alright, right arm destroyed, right torso destroyed. Pilot injured. That's what we're looking for. Really need to take her out before she goes again.
All weapons committed.
Yes. Left arm destroyed. Left torso destroyed. Pilot injured.
What can I do for you? I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Alright, glitch, I know. This is gonna be a lot of heat. But just trust me on this one.
Got it.
No! This moon is mine! You can't...
Critical
You could
structural
fry an egg in here.
Yeah.
Ready for orders.
Sorry. But we took out Sybil, and that's really what matters.
On my way.
So let's get Spider in here. I really hoping he will catch the Shadowhawk's attention. Probably not. He's gonna turn his back to us. That's kind of useful.
Gonna have to work a little harder now.
Oh, crap. You've got to be kidding me.
Good to go. Good for now. Cooling down a bit. Standing by.
Structure exposed.
Commander?
Orders?
not expecting to manage that shot, but he did. So, let's see if we can get done with this. That was the last point of evasion.
Waiting for orders.
Next.
Coordinates received.
Too close. Still may have some heat issues here, don't you? But you can manage this. That's a good shot, not a great shot. He's probably gonna go take a shot at. Need to get her off of there.
Yes, Commander.
Rotate in place.
Affirmative.
We have called shots.
Receiving you.
Chris is just gonna keep laying damage into this guy.
Acknowledged.
There was 2 on his leg. How'd you take it out?
Damage is light.
Nice Shadowhawk tank and stuff.
Good to go. Moving to position.
Lich is gonna back him up. And some PPC's shot on this guy. It's still.
Right, Commander.
So I got a jump jet.
Critical
Really
hit.
Not that helpful, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain.
Receiving you.
It's nice that she was able to contribute at all, and I'm just gonna say that I appreciate it. Come on, 85% are missing.
Standing by.
I do not want to get him within melee range because that
Acknowledged.
will make light work of decorating the spire if we end up trying to melee this.
On it.
Come on. Yeah. Alright. Destroy the left leg. That's going to give us some options. Reduce the initiative.
Commander.
Going for the left leg. That's not the left leg. I will take it, but it is not the left leg. Pretty much, decidedly not.
Waiting for orders. Roger that.
Take out
Let's get this done, folks.
Ugh. He's gonna stand. He's not gonna have much in the way of options. Both of his arms are gone. He's not gonna be able to move very far. Which, that's fine. Spread the damage around a little.
Yes,
There
Commander.
we go.
Roger.
Called shot. Let's see if I can target that leg and take it out. Oh yeah. No, the leg. Yeah, forget it.
I copy.
See what advantage. Missed him.
Standing by. Firing on target.
Oh, get your lance to the Argo commander. I'm just about done.
Affirmative.
I copy.
So, Blackjack took a torso shot. Hopefully they'll be able
Copy that.
to extract him.
On my way.
Imagine that kind of knowledge.
Move order received.
It's done. I can't believe it. It really worked. The engines are online and I have thrust control. Go now, celebrate later. Roger that. Hang on, Commander. For the first time in centuries, this beast is going to fly.
Mission.
So kind of an ignominious end there. The fact that they were able to like put so much damage on the center torso for my Blackjack right at the beginning kind of sucks. But, I mean, that's the way it goes. Guess I can't complain too much. Complain a little bit. 1 million. Nice. MRP rating is going to be over 60 now. Or it's going to be over 50, so we can hire some better people. We completed all of the objectives. And we've got some serious damage on pretty much everybody here. That's... oof. That's rough. It's weird, though. It didn't say that any of my structure was exposed on any of my mechs. So I'm wondering why this is showing like this. 110 days for Merrick's out of action. Okay. Now let's see what we can do. You know, we can actually get a full Jenner. The Jenner, that Jenner loadout is actually one of my favorites as far as like speed, heat efficiency, firepower. It's really well balanced for light mech. I really like that for Decker going in as our scout. So I'm actually going to take that, unless they've got any plus weapons. They do not. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with this. I also got a couple AC5s, an LRM-10, SRMs, or SRM-2, 4, 4, and 6. Continue, and a bunch of money. So it's a good thing we picked up that extra pilot, because now we still have a roster of 5 pilots, and we've got some mechs that we can throw around. Probably going to retire or scrap or sell off maybe one of my locusts, maybe 2 of my locusts, I don't know. Or maybe I've got an extra locust, and I'm probably not going to use the one locust that has the machine guns on it anymore. So I'll probably sell that one. It's already in storage. So that's my It's pretty awesome. The cinematics in this game actually remind me a lot of the cinematics in real-time strategy, space, combat, exploration. Diversity of missions and ships and everything like that. I really like the game a lot, actually. So, let's see. So there goes flight, leopard, jump ship, and... oh no, it wasn't the leopard, that was... Rano, and what was the guy's name? Madeira? Alexander Madeira, I think his name was. So they're from the first couple of missions. She's supposed to be dead, but clearly that was... I don't know if that was her ploy, or if that was her uncle's ploy, or what, but... Alright, well I think we're gonna call the stream here. We're just north of 3 hours. So we'll call it, and we will come back in, and we will jump in with the next mission. That way you don't all have to sit here for the dialogue, the reveal. Although I will say I really like the little coronet thing that she's wearing. Oh, she's got a scar on her face too. Is it just me, or did Raju have the same scar? Anyways, thanks very much for watching. As always, appreciate it. This video will be up on YouTube a little bit later if you wanted to watch it there. But yeah, thanks a lot. Bye.